Hello, welcome to Sunfire Designs. Today I am going to be making a cosmic sky. I'm going to do the cosmic sky pour, I guess is more accurate. The recipe is on resincourses.com and you can go on there and you can learn all about how to make it as far as like how much resin to use, etc. But you can watch me actually do it here if you want. I just can't give you the recipe. I'm using this mold by Resinable Creations. It's a beautiful square mold with the crystal edges, and I am using Art Pro resin. I have mixed up some white. This is my white. I used Cast and Craft for that. This is teal, and it is actually Dr. P.H. Martin's Bombay. Did I use this one? I thought I used the teal. Well, it's either teal or aqua. I used one or the other. I thought I used the teal, but maybe I used the aqua. I kind of feel like I used the aqua and I meant to use the teal. Anyway, it's aqua. I'm going to say it's aqua because it looks closer to this color than it does this color. Boo. All right, so there goes that error. I think it'll still be good. All right, this is Daler-Rowney Purple Lake. And then I have some mirrored glass in here for my center. And then I'm going to change my thing to say aqua so I know which one I used. This is my push, and I put some of the Dazzling Diamonds from My Spring in there. I don't know why I said in there. So it's got that little shimmer, which I hope will add to like the cosmic sky feeling. And let me I got one little thing in here. There we go. All right, I think I got all the hairs and little particles out of here. So first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start off and I'm gonna pour enough resin to kind of coat the bottom of the mold. And I'm not going to pour a lot in. I'm going to move the mold around to kind of move it and even it out and make sure it's covering the whole thing, but I don't want a lot in the bottom. So I'm just going to kind of cover it up. And it looks like there's a lot of Dazzling Diamonds in there, but I promise it won't come out that. I barely put the smallest amount of it in there, so it just kind of looks like a lot. All right, so now I am going to take my aqua and go around the edges and try to keep it as evenly as I can, or even, I can't speak today, guys. I'm pretty tired today. School just got done with. I have a few days off for break, for Christmas. I have a lot to do, but I'm not recovered from the semester. So please bear with me. Sorry that I'm a little bit goofy today. Mixing the wrong color and saying the wrong words. I don't know if anybody else gets like that, but obviously that's my jam. It's what I do. All right, so got my aqua in here. I'm just gonna kind of ease a little bit more of it out so that I don't waste anything, because you don't use a lot of the colors. All right, so there's that. Now I'm gonna pour a little more of the clear on the inside to kind of push that out. Now, because this is a square mold, what I poured is square, but it's going to push it out kind of in a roundish square pattern. All right, so now I'm going to pour the Purple Lake. I'm going to move this out of the way. Purple Lake around the edge of that. And I am getting that film that I seem to get when it's cold. So one of these days I'm going to remember to warm it up first and see if it makes a difference. I think it would, but I just keep forgetting until I'm going to pour and I'm like, oh yeah, that's what that's doing. Okay, I'm gonna pour this out here. Hopefully, because that aqua is kind of green, hopefully that doesn't clash with the Purple Rain. Hopefully. I mean, we don't have a ton of either one, so I'm hoping that it'll kind of work out okay. I'm not gonna bother to scrape that one out. All right, I'm gonna pour a little bit more of the clear on the inside to kind of push that out. Just a little bit. Okay. Now I've got my white in a cup, a paper cup, so I can pinch it and do a pour here. So I'm gonna start off and I'm gonna do pretty thick layer of white, just kind of around the inside. Okay. Then I'm gonna do a thick layer of white around the edge of the purple, which is kind of along the outside. Might have to go back over that. I don't think I made it thick enough. There we go. Can hear my clock ticking. Okay, and now I'm gonna do a layer in between those two. I'm like holding my breath while I do this. I don't know why. It's not going to matter if it's perfect or not. That aqua is a really pretty color. All right, and now in the center, I'm gonna do another row of white. Okay, and I still have a little bit of white left, but that's okay. I'd rather have too much than not enough. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pour the clear in to push everything out to the edge. Now, the last couple of these that I've made have ended up being, having a clear center. And you know what? They actually came out really cool, so I'm not even mad about it. I'm totally okay with it. We can pull this little, there's a thread or a hair. Okay, let's pour my center in. I like this kind of glass center. It's the like the mirrored glass. So it's got mirror on one side and the other side is kind of white, but it gives a really cool effect. That's not a whole lot in there, is it? Maybe I'll put a little bit more. I don't want a giant center, but I feel like that was too tiny. Here we go. Get in there. Get in there, you. Okay. Pop. Now I'm going to use the torch to try to get rid of some of that. All right, I gotta refill up my torch, so I will be back. I'm actually just gonna torch it. I'll put it on a time lapse. You'll see me come back and torch it, so that way I can fill it up and you don't have to listen to me. So when it's all done, I will put it on the heat mat or in the curing machine, and then we'll unmold it tomorrow. So fingers crossed. I will see you when it's time. Okay, well, are we ready? Let's see how this cosmic sky turns out in a square mold. You can see the center through there. Oh, that came out really cool. Lots of little bubbles around there and clear in the center. Very cool. Very cool. I kind of like it. You can see the flash and the shimmer. Probably it feels like there's too much shimmer almost, but I think it looks good when it's like this. All right. Well, thank you for being here. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Bye.